Orale, mi raza. Welcome back again to another episode of the Orale San Antonio TV Show, where we only interview the best of the best. We've got the best of the best here today. We got the ones and only, the host of TNT, The Art of Living, Mrs. Terry, Mrs. Tammy, and also a special guest, Mrs. Dawn Rodriguez, owner and founder of Glow Up at Dawn.
Hi.
But before we get to this interview, Dawn, let's go and break for commercials. A quick shout out going out to the law office of Jose Joe Robles, auto accident attorney with principal office in Fort Worth, Dallas, and San Antonio. And also Dogwood Home Health Care LLC out of San Antonio, Laredo, and the RGV. Let's go and break for commercial. We'll be right back after these awesome messages.
You've been there for your aging loved one who needs you, but sometimes you get to a point where you need professional help. Dogwood Home Health Care understands, and our team of senior care experts is ready to provide the assistance you need. Our experts provide a wide variety of services and assistance to make your loved one's life more manageable. Scan this code to get started with your free evaluation. Show your loved ones you'll always provide for their care. Contact Dogwood Home Health Care today.
We all start somewhere. Some of us start with pain. We fall early, we lose early, but getting back up, that's everything. We choose hard roads and walk them anyway. We carry the weight, the silence, the scars no one sees. Coming home ain't always victory. Sometimes it's just survival, but we don't stop. We evolve, we build, because when you've lived the fight, you fight for others. Battle tested, always ready. Robles Jr. Law.
Welcome back again to the Orale San Antonio TV Show. Like we stated earlier, we got the one and only founder and owner of Glow Up at Dawn, Mrs. Dawn Rodriguez. Mrs. Rodriguez, thank you for taking time off your busy schedule and joining us here today.
Thank you.
This lady is going 100 miles per hour, but you know what? I'm going to let Tammy answer and also ask a few questions for Mrs. Rodriguez here.
Great.
Take it away, Tammy.
So, Dawn, it was really nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
So, from what I understand, you're RN?
Nurse
practitioner.
Nurse practitioner.
An NP.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's great. That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
It was.
how does that help you do what you do? I guess my first question is, what exactly is Glow Up at Dawn?
So Glow Up at Dawn is it's like an aesthetics and wellness center, okay? I call it a med spa right now because it's still like in its transition period. But what I offer there, I do offer like aesthetic services, Botox filler, skin treatments. But on top of that, we also offer hormone replacement, weight loss, we'll talk about diet, exercises, different modalities to get you better, because really glowing up isn't just about glowing up from the outside. You glow up from the inside, because when you feel great on the inside, that brings out like your most beautiful self.
Yeah.
So,
Of course, it brings out that positive aura in you, right? People start seeing that and feeling it as well. Okay, Glow Up at Dawn. How did you come up with that name besides your name on there as well? It's a very clever name.
It's very catchy.
Yeah, very catchy.
You know what? I struggled with it for the longest time. I went back and forth. I had all kinds of different names, playing with different words. All of a sudden, I was driving one day. I was driving to work, and it just like
hit you, right?
Yeah, and I honestly think it was like a lot of like prayer, right? I had been like in this journey when I had been praying a lot, and then all of a sudden, I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't stressed about it. I was probably thinking about like work or something, because your mind is always going a million miles an hour. All of a sudden, it was like Glow Up at Dawn. And so I stopped, I pulled over, I went to Instagram, and I checked for the availability because I was like, well, now that I thought about it, someone else
catch it.
So I pulled over, looked for the availability, and I took it. So it was like my Instagram name. So at least
nice.
And now it's trademarked.
There we
so,
go.
yeah.
It's really cute. It's really catchy.
And have you shown the logo yet or anything? Yeah, she has a beautiful logo. It's really cute. How did you come up with that?
Yeah, how'd you come up with the logo?
A friend of mine, actually.
Really?
A friend of mine, she does a lot of marketing and advertising. She builds
It's very
websites.
classic.
Right.
Yes.
Very classic.
We went through a lot of color schemes, and what
I like that one.
What caught my eye the most.
We're looking at it
she's
on
very,
a different wall.
She's very.
I'll run in the commercial. Don't worry about that.
Okay, good. Yeah.
She's very like pinup type.
Exactly.
And
very
I love
50s.
that. I love that. So that's going to be the whole theme of the place. When you come in, it's going to be very kind of like speakeasy, 1930s. I'm going to be playing Frank Sinatra. It's going to be, or Billie Holiday. Just very like old school music.
Oh,
That's going to be the charm, because most spas you go in and it's just beautiful and sparkly.
But it's also very sterile, whereas this sounds like it's not that it's not going to be sterile or clean, but just, not that just edgy, just, it sounds like it's going to be really cute.
Well, just like Frank Sinatra said, you did it your way, right?
Yeah. There you go.
That's a good one.
You know what? I'm excited you're here. I know, like I said, you're going 100 miles per hour, but I decided, I'm going to call the host of TNT because I don't know if you know, she's also an RN.
Yeah.
So she kind of speaks your language there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, they hit it off real good. They just met each other a while ago and they hit it off real good. And Tammy met her the other day when she was here.
I have a question though.
Go ahead.
And so and it's more of a comment, then I'll get to the question.
Okay.
I think it's great that you took your nurse practitioner and all that schooling and everything that you learned and are turning it into something so unique for someone like an everyday person like me. You know what I mean? It's like, because you've got the science behind it, I guess is what I'm saying. How did you make that transition?
Well, I mean, so initially when I was an RN, I worked in the hospitals. I was an ICU nurse for almost 5 years. So, I've taken care of really, really sick patients. Yeah. Coming out of that, I transitioned to plastic surgery because as an ICU nurse, I was a burn ICU nurse. And the plastic surgeon there brought me on to go to plastic. So that's how that kind of went into that world. Right?
Interesting. Okay. So that makes sense.
So aesthetics to you has a whole different concept than what it does to most people.
Sure. When you look at burn wounds and you see how the skin actually heals and rejuvenates itself, it really gives you an appreciation of the skin, which is the largest organ in the body, right? And how to treat it and take care of it and nourish it and make it grow and how to make it beautiful.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So that that kind of took a turn there. I've always had a passion for aesthetics. So that was always the end goal. But then going into it, I went to plastics and then urgent care. Went to urgent care for a little bit, and then I think it was. I have a lot of sick patients that come in and see me, and you hear a lot of the common phrases like, I went to the doctor and they said everything was fine. They did a full blood workup. They checked everything. They said everything was fine, but I'm still tired. I'm bloated. My head hurts. My hair's falling out. Like, what's going on? And it's just like, then you kind of have to take a step back. And we're taught when we're in school to go a certain pace and you stick by the book and you stick in your lane, right? Everything has to be a certain way in medicine, because if you deviate, then it's not right.
It's not right.
But then you start to look at the whole patient, and you draw labs, you look at inflammation, you start addressing, well, what do you eat and what is your exercise like, and you just start to go into the whole functional aspect of it. And then that really kind of clicked with me. Like, I just want to be able to investigate that and be able to provide that to my patients, because they don't get that.
Well, doctors have especially if they don't have their own practice, it's like every 15 minutes. So they don't really take the time with that person. I mean, half the time they don't even really hear you. They're writing something out. So it's great that you get to actually hear and take the time and That's so great.
Yeah, and converse with the patients, because I do a lot of marketing for different doctors, and most of the patients that I deal with or I talk to is, doctor just came in real quick and took off. Yeah. Wrote something down and took off. So you taking time off your schedule and you actually talking to your patients, that's a big deal.
And then teaching them like how to do it, how to take care of themselves, whether it's the filler or this or that, or just that's.
And I think that's one of the benefits of having been a nurse. Yeah. And then moving on to the nurse practitioner. As nurses, we're trained to teach and to take time to listen. And as a nurse practitioner, I mean, you keep that, I would think. How does that help you? How has being a nurse helped you in your nurse practitioner?
In so many ways. Yeah. You take care of patients at their sickest, and they are like on their deathbed, and so you see them at their most vulnerable. So that puts you in a position to, not only treat them and make sure that they're doing okay, but then also as a human, you treat them as a human, because nobody wants to be caught like that, seen in such ways. So then you hold that compassion with you, and then you just bring it to, now I can just bring it to my patients, and be able to speak to that, and speak to like what their heart is saying. They're like, everybody's telling me I'm okay, but I know something's still wrong. Help me. And then when you figure it out, then they'll cry and they'll be like, I knew I wasn't crazy. I thought I was going crazy. Nobody would listen to me, and now we figured it out. Like it's so amazing, and I think I feel the same way. I feel like nursing really helped me.
That's great, because they come to you for answers, and if you're gonna sit down and talk to them and give them the answers, they'll be coming back, and they'll be referring a lot of prospects for you as well. How long have you been in business so far with this Glow Up at Dawn?
Well, I mean, I'm still starting.
The thing is, you got it going there. A lot of people say, I'm going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow never gets here,
I'm still starting.
It's a process.
It takes a while.
But you do have your location already, right?
I do.
Okay, great.
Yay, where's that?
It's over here at a building at 4241 Woodcock. It's right over here on 410 and Babcock.
I'll tell you what, it's going, it's just like right down the street there. Let's go and put that on the bottom of the screen. Go and give the address again, and also include your phone number as well if they have any questions.
Okay, it's 4241 Woodcock, Suite C110. And then my telephone number is 210-316-2714.
Remember, her name is Dawn Rodriguez, nurse practitioner, owner, founder of Glow Up at Dawn. Let's continue talking, but let's go and break for commercial, because like I always say, without the commercials, we don't have a show. And without our sponsors like Dogwood Home Health, we don't have a show. Let's go and break for commercial. We'll be right back after these awesome messages.
Do you need someone with a little swag? But not just swag. Someone who actually cares. Someone you can speak to. Someone who's hungry, motivated, and willing to go that extra mile? If so, he's that guy. The only personal injury attorney you need to know. Robles Jr. Law.
Con muchos años de experiencia y un equipo experimentado, puedes estar seguro de que sus seres queridos están recibiendo la mejor atención posible en el hogar. Algunos de nuestros servicios consisten en bañarlos, hacer ejercicio con ellos, vestirlos, arreglarlos, ir de paseo con ellos, hacer las compras, ayudarlos con la medicación y mucho más. Para obtener más información sobre nuestros servicios, visite nuestro sitio web www.dogwoodhomehealth.com o llámenos directamente al 956-508-3957 o al 210-265-8911.
If it got rent, look at that check. Cash money pressure, foot on their neck. Insurance got your big gas light in their tent. Tell them Robles loud, we collect that rent. If it got rent, look at that check. Cash money pressure, foot on their neck. Insurance got your big gas light in their tent. Tell them Robles loud, we collect that rent. Pause. Now let me resume, still faking. I'm the fire y'all feel when the tide turns. Shut up for what I built in the heat, not a courtroom hush. Every time I speak, still slipping through loopholes like Houdini. Briefcase banging like a 3P law firm. I'm the fire y'all feel when the tide turns. Shut up for what I built in the heat, not a courtroom hush. Every time I speak, still slipping through loopholes like Houdini. Briefcase banging like a 3-piece genie. Judge race brown when they read my pleadings.
Welcome back again to the show, Orale San Antonio, exclusive on the Orale Network. Like we were talking earlier, we have the one and only owner and founder of Glow Up at Dawn, Mrs. Dawn Rodriguez.
Yay!
Right here in the flesh. And we also have co-host and host of TNT, The Art of Living, Mrs. Terry and Tammy. Okay, let's get back into the awesome interview we're doing. Were you asking the questions earlier, I believe?
I think Terry asked the last question.
Yeah, I was going to compliment you before we got cut on keeping that attitude of teaching and listening as a nurse, because it's so important. And I've noticed that most of the nurse practitioners that are best keep that. They don't just ignore having been a nurse. You know,
Absolutely.
They don't think, oh, it's just a nurse. You know, it's important. So
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. That's
I got a question for you.
Thank you.
This show is viewed by thousands and thousands of people, different formats that we've gotten and social media platforms. What can you tell the younger generation? My daughter's 14, okay, and she's actually at Hobby right now, the medical magnet school, and she applied herself, right? And she got accepted. She finally got accepted again. I was real happy the other day at Marshall, and she wants to be a dermatologist. She's gun-ho. She's only 14. Well, her birthday was yesterday, right?
Oh, wow.
14, but she thinks like a 21-year-old. Now, what advice, since you're a nurse practitioner, you went through the whole thing, what advice can you give the younger generation that wants to go into that field as well?
I would say apply yourself. Whatever it is that you want in life, I mean, you have to work hard to get there. You're going to have lots of distractions, especially being so young, going into your 20s. Your friends are going to want to, do things that are going to distract you, your environment. You have to be able to figure out what it is you're passionate about and just go for it. So, life is going to keep happening, and don't worry about missing out on anything that's fun, because I promise you the fun will be there when you are done. And the best part is, after you're actually in your goal and you're living the life you want to, that fun is even funner, because now you can appreciate it, and now you can you can just take care of yourself and live your dreams. Because if you wait too long, I can honestly say, in my 20s, I did pause for a little bit to have some extra fun. I did pause, and then going to school in my 30s wasn't as easy as it was going to school in my 20s. So I would say, just keep going. Don't take that pause, and just keep your eye on the prize. Because
excellent.
That's true.
Good,
awesome
good
advice.
Yeah,
and also, we got a registered nurse here, Mrs. Terry. What advice can you also give to the younger generation?
Once you get started going to school and you're on your path and that's what you want, don't stop. Just keep going. It is so much easier to keep going than it is to start and stop. That's the thing. Just
awesome.
Keep going.
One of the things that my daughter told me was, Dad, no matter what, the time's gonna go by anyway.
It will.
And it made me realize, she's sharper. She must have got my wife's brains or something. But but I'm glad that you're here, Mrs. Rodriguez, because it means a lot to the impact of all the people watching us, and we do have a young generation watching the show as well. Orale Network, it was created how many years ago? Maybe it's about 9 years in the making.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been on the air on Roku and some other platforms about maybe a year and a half, give or take.
Yeah.
But we're branching out and creating our own branding now, which is good. Was it easy? Heck no. Did I get the door shut on me? Many times.
Yeah.
But one thing that I know and that Tammy and Terry knows is I don't give up. You have to be persistent.
Yeah.
Some of my doctors said, man, this guy never ends. He never stopped. Why should we stop? Just like yourself, You kind of paused. You didn't quit, you paused, okay? It's a big difference. but you went out there and still got it done. Nurse practitioner. Now she's a female entrepreneur, business owner. Remember, Glow Up at Dawn. You have a website that's in construction right now, right?
It's in construction. It's glowupaddawn.com.
Okay, what I'm going to do also, Ms. Rodriguez, I'm going to put you down on the bottom of the screen, your information, phone number, address, the whole works. And I'm also going to give you, if you go on the website, oraleonline.com, that's our online portal, okay? That's visited by a lot of people on a daily basis. Now, I'm restructuring that because I'm getting more bandwidth and more people are coming on board. So what I'll do, I do have a online business segment on there, a section that I'm going to put your page on there. Once you get your website, I can just link it from there. That way you will have traffic from our side as well. Young entrepreneurs, keep on listening to people like her because she made it out there and she keeps on hustling. That's one thing, you got to hustle.
You got to keep going.
Instagram, though,
yes,
right?
Instagram as well.
I do. Yes, I have the Glow Up at Dawn. Right now it's Glow Up at Dawn _NP for my Instagram to see, like, you know, all my before and afters and everything. But it will be Glow Up at Dawn, period. Just, you know, when this files up.
Okay, once you, like I said, once you get it, let me know. I'll put it on the website as well. We also have Orale Network TV.com. We have a lot of domain names, and you know, these are one of my main sponsors. They believed in me a few years back, and they're still there. They have their own TV shows, and they're making a big difference. I mean, and I understand females are stronger than men sometimes. My mom's a female entrepreneur. She's 90 years young, as a matter of fact, today, which is the 5th of February. So I respect y'all, and I fear y'all as well.
Thank you.
Another question, is God a big part of your life right now?
Absolutely.
Faith?
Absolutely.
How much did that have to do with what you're doing now?
Everything.
Everything?
Without him, without his will, like, I wouldn't be here. Like, you can't make something happen by yourself without that. I am the vine, and so if you're not attached to the vine, like, you shrivel up and you won't. You're lost. You're lost without him.
Exactly. I'm 100%. I believe in that because I am a faith believer. I fear two people in this world: is my God and my mom. That's it. But yes, God has a big part in everything that we do, especially what we're doing here, because all this was an idea. It was just a dream. I used to work with another Televisa back in the day, but it's a big monster operation, right? So I decided, you know, I'm going to start my own, and with people like Tammy and Terry here that support you, man, the sky's the limit.
Well, what's that old saying? If you love your job, it doesn't feel like work.
If you love what you do, you will never work a day in your life.
There you go. That one's even better than what I said.
But I mean, it is what it is. Tammy is one of my big mentors. I never see her frowning. I mean, she's always laughing. Terry's my big supporter as well, and they believe in me. I believe in them. They're part of the Orale family. Now we got Mrs. Dawn Rodriguez coming on board, which is awesome. She was brought in by Julia, but she's out right now, I guess, on an assignment. I'm going to say that. But she'll be back with the real estate portion of it. But remember, we have different shows on the Orale Network, and we're just getting bigger day by day. We're getting more platforms. Now we're doing our own branding, which is good. Now we're going to hook up with the one and only Glow Up at Dawn with the main owner and founder.
One last thing, Dawn. So what one simple, easy tip can you give everyone out there to help us feel and maybe look a little bit better?
Think about it real good.
One easy thing.
I bet I know the answer. Go ahead.
One easy thing. I mean, because I always say, like, you gotta wear sunscreen, right?
Oh, that was my answer.
I tell everybody you gotta wear sunscreen, right? That's the beauty aspect. The wellness aspect. Take care of your gut. If your gut's not happy, if you're not taking your probiotics and eating your vegetables and taking care of your gut, the rest of your body will not be happy. So
thank you.
I know that's too much.
No, that's great. That's great.
But it's true.
Yeah, you also do weight loss. What information can you give people that are having problems with weight loss? They can call you. What steps can you talk about right now that you can give them when they call you? I mean, besides making appointments and bringing them in. Is there anything you might be able to give them, like that inside golden nugget type of information if they want to go into a weight loss program?
I think that the main point of weight loss is, we want to figure out exactly what it is that's causing the weight gain, right? Mm-hmm. I don't like running just to GLPs, like the shots that everybody's taking right now. I don't like running to that. I like figuring out first, like, what exactly is causing it. So just keep in mind, whenever we do talk weight loss, we're going to do like a whole lab panel and figure out your hormones, your inflammation, just all the different aspects, your gut health. We're going to figure out all the different aspects that could be contributing to your weight gain, so we can cut it at its root and start to resolve the issue, and then make sure your vitamins, everything is optimized.
Absolutely.
So that you're at your healthiest. Yeah. If GLP-1s are necessary, we will do that, but I like to make sure that my patients are at their most healthiest. So that's what I would say to my patients. Just keep in mind that I'm going to optimize you. We're not going to do a quick fix. I'm not going to throw a Band-Aid on it. We're going to make sure we get to the root cause.
Will you have a lab in your location?
I'll be working with the lab, so I'll be sending my patients over to a lab for that.
Man, that's awesome. That way you can just pinpoint from the beginning.
Boom. Yeah, I think that's great.
And you've been in the medical field, and also Terry here. Y'all know exactly how to treat a patient and take it from the beginning. Like I met many other doctors. I ain't gonna mention no names, but you're just a number to them. Not all of them, okay? Mm-hmm. Some actually care, like Nurse Practitioner Rodriguez and Terry here. But what else would you want to ask the VP here right now?
I have a picture of your office in my head after a couple of little small conversations. How many employees do you plan on? I mean, it can't just be you doing all of this, is it?
Or visualizing the
future. For now it is.
Okay, right now it is.
We use many hats, okay? So it's normal.
I'll be checking them in. I'll be doing, the prepping, the consulting.
And then you'll start cross-training.
For now.
Then I'll hire somebody to help me with those things, and then just kind of go from there. But right now I'll be doing it.
Okay.
That's the best.
That's the way to start.
That's how you
start. To set your appointments ground floor, because you deal with her directly, and even though in the future you'll be talking directly with them as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Terry, what else do you have before we close in on this awesome interview?
I agree with the sunscreen. That is such a big deal. So I am so glad you said that. And now they have tinted sunscreen. Because I know before I used to mix my makeup with my sunscreen and put that on. Thank you.
Now, is it only for the summer, or maybe also
all year long? Every single day.
On right now, even at nighttime.
I have some on now.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not to go to bed, but like if you're gonna go out,
the UV light.
For me, it's just a habit. I put on my moisturizer. Well, I put on my sunscreen, then my moisturizer. Unless it's tinted, then it's the other way around. But every day. It's a habit.
You think about all the rays, right, coming in from your computer, from your phone.
I didn't even
all
think
the
about
rays.
That.
Even from your cell phone, right?
Even from your cell phone.
They have a SPF now that blocks the blue light too. So
wow, contact lenses do that.
Really?
Yeah, there's something newfangled stuff, which is kind of cool because when you're getting them out, they're clear, so you can't really see them.
So what do you have? Bionic contact lenses? You can probably see the future, right?
I can see through that lens.
Oh my God.
No, but they have a little tint for the blue screen.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay, everything you offer services, what is it? Let's go through it again. Botox, fillers,
skin treatments.
Okay.
Which is kind of like biologics. So naturally, it naturally stimulates your collagen, elastin type of thing. I'm going to be doing some microneedling with PRF.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm agreeing with you.
Out there know what she's talking about.
And then of course the weight loss, hormones. We'll be doing some peptides, IV treatments as well. It's
like the vitamins.
We can do some vitamins. And if
I might take you up on that because I'm kind of sluggish lately. So
I mean, if somebody needs those services, or if you're having like a bachelorette party and you're going to need some
hydration.
You're going to need some hydration. game.
Afterwards or what?
Either way,
Either way.
before or after or both. I'll even do a mobile service and go to.
Oh, good to
that
know.
place, that establishment.
You could do a whole party.
Yeah, exactly, and just tap everyone's names, so just rehydrate everybody so y'all can keep going.
Yay!
All right, guys, remember, Glow Up at Dawn. Don Rodriguez, owner and founder of this awesome company. I've got the host of TNT. We got Terry and Tammy. Again, thank you for taking time off your busy schedule. I know you could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here with us. Again, follow her through our website as well, which is oraleonline.com. It's our portal. All the businesses out there, if you're interested in blowing up your business the right way, call us up. Go on to our website, oraleonline.com or Orale Network TV. We're out there. We're willing to help. We believe in paying forward as a family to get you going as well, because that's how it is. You pay for it, it comes back to you 10 times full without even thinking about it. It gets back to you. Anything in closing, Mrs. Dawn Rodriguez, you want to add to this awesome interview?
I mean, I would just encourage everybody and anybody, and it sounds like, it's a beautiful group of individuals all serving a purpose, right?
Oh, you haven't met the other one. We're crazy. But anyways, I won't go that far, but yeah.
I honestly believe that that's what this is all about. So life's all about is serving your purpose. So, if anything, you figure out your purpose and go for it, because that's what life is all about.
There you have it. Dawn Rodriguez, the one and only owner and founder of Glow Up at Dawn. Thank you again, Dawn, for joining us. As the host of this show, I want to thank every single viewing audience for watching us, watching TNT and our other shows that we have on board as well. We want to say thank you, and we'll see you next week. Same time, same channel, the Orale Network.
Bye. Until next time.